Been thinking about some things. The West is not mentioned anywhere in Scripture. The farthest point west that I can recall that's mentioned in Scripture is in Spain. That means that in the end, we don't matter. Hey, I'm Jay. I've had some thoughts on some things. The United States, Canada, the Western Hemisphere. We don't matter in prophecy. Well, I mean, we're not mentioned anywhere. So what happens? I mean, up until recently, the United States was the powerhouse. I mean, the big guy on the block, I guess. And then, you know what happened. If you don't, go look. So this nation is going to fall. And I'd hate to see it fall through politics, but, if it does, it does. Part of me would rather see something else happen that takes out our infrastructure to make us where we don't matter. In the end, the result will be the same. But one thing that I was thinking about is that Yellowstone keeps heaving and breathing. There are a lot of earthquakes around the caldera. So Yellowstone may be coming back to life. And if there is a super volcano event, it will take out a third to a half of the United States. The ash cloud will cover most everything. I had read that in Missouri, in Illinois, we would get up to an inch of ash. So ash is very heavy. Whenever it comes in contact with water, it becomes a concrete. So it's very bad to breathe. Concrete in the lungs ain't a good thing. But then, I think it was last weekend, Mary Greeley on YouTube mentioned something about La Palma. It's a Canary Island, and a volcano there on La Palma named Cumbre Viejas. If that volcano comes alive and the western portion of that island decides to slip into the sea, it will cause a tsunami across the east coast of North and South America. It will be devastating. I've read or I've seen videos that said that the waves could be 150 meters. It's like 450 feet. Well, it'd be a little more than that, but those are huge waves. And at that height is supposed that water will wash in 12 and a half miles. Probably be worse in Florida because the average elevation in Florida is like 6 feet. So the highest elevation in the state of Florida is like 350 feet. So, but I know that's way up north. That's up above Tallahassee somewhere. So anyway, But I was thinking, if Yellowstone went off, it would make the whole earth shake, because it would be such a big seismic event, and that would rattle the rest of the world, and that may force the Cumbre Vieja to slip. And something else that may happen is the New Madrid Fault in Missouri would slip, and if that slipped, I-20, I-40, I forget which it is, that runs to Memphis, would probably be gone. And the next bridge north of there that I'm aware of, oh man, it's way north. I mean, there's only a few bridges south of St. Louis. I mean, there's 3 or 4 on St. Louis, and then about 50 miles south of St. Louis, there's the Chester Bridge. I'm sure there are 1 or 2 more small bridges farther south, but if a large seismic event happened, those bridges would be closed until they could be inspected. And anything around Memphis and Sikeston, Missouri, those things they'd be out of commission. I know they would. But, and it'd be a 1, 2, 3 punch. So this nation would be no more. So knowing how to live off the land, how to forage, how to grow your own garden, probably be a plus. Anyway, this was just a thought I had. Y'all have a good day. And God bless.